Mad Science Monday, and I am Professor L.
Professor I.
Today, your favorite and mine, we are making some glitter slime. And every time I've made slime, I seem to use different ingredients and they come out a little bit differently. So we'll see how this one works, okay? And so here are the things that you need. You need water. You need Borax, which is a laundry detergent. You can probably get it at any grocery store. I have a small bowl here and then a larger bowl here. We're gonna need both of them to make our slime. And you need some glue. Now, it's called glitter slime. You can buy glitter glue. We're actually using some glue that I had, and we're gonna add some glitter to it to make it glittery. But I like to use up what we've got. So, and you'll need some teaspoons and a tablespoon and a cup measure. That's a half cup measure. And then a container with a lid. I had these containers. If your mom, I love recycling, so if you have a jar with a lid, any jar will do. You just, with slime, if the air hits it, it'll harden up. So if you want to keep it soft, you need to put it in a lidded jar. Okay. Okay, Professor I, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, first step, we're gonna measure out a cup of water and put it in this bowl. So since this is a half cup, how many of half cups do we need to make 1 cup?
2.
Okay. So there's 1 half, and 1 more half, and we will have a whole cup. And then all we have to do is add 1 teaspoon of the borax to this, and we're going to stir it to kind of dissolve the borax. And we put it, it's hard to pour it out of that box, just 1 little teaspoon, so we just put it in this bowl. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of borax. All right, and while you're doing the rest of it, I'll stir this, okay? I'll kind of dissolve this, because the next step, we're going to put our glue in this bucket. We're just gonna have to, and you know it's gonna take a second to squeeze that glue out of that bottle.
Ready?
Yep. Just pour it in,
Ooh,
pour it in, pour it in. Kind of looks like mustard. And it takes a little while to get as much as we can out of there, because the more we put in there, the more slime we're gonna have. Meanwhile, the borax looks like it's dissolved. That looks good. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, we're talking about another polymer today. Slime is a polymer. All right, so right now we've got liquid water, we've got semi-liquid glue. We're gonna add a little glitter to it because this is called glitter slime. So go ahead and shake some glitter in there, Professor I. We don't need a whole lot, but, and then I'll stir it around while you shake it in so we can make our slime glittery. All right, and like I said before, you can buy glitter glue. There's lots of glitter glue at Walmart or anywhere. All right, so now the only other thing we have to add is 1 tablespoon of water to our glue solution. We'll make a solution, so 1 tablespoon of water, not teaspoon. And I'll stir while you're adding the water, okay? All right, I'm just kind of stirring that around. It doesn't look like much and it doesn't look like slime at all. It just looks like wet glue. All right, but our next step, we want to add our borax and water solution. So Professor I, if you'd like to pour that in, I will stir.
I'll pour it slowly for you.
Okay.
We'll dump all of it.
That's all, yep, dump it all in. It's really liquidy. I'm gonna show you once we get all of our stuff in there. Okay, it's pretty liquidy. And it's starting to stick to the spoon. It's still kind of liquidy, but it is starting to feel a little bit
Whoa.
like, now they say to knead it with your hands. Take it out and knead it with your hands. And I've got paper towels here because it's slime. And we want to get it to the right consistency. I think I'd take it out. How does it feel to you?
It's starting to feel like slime. Takes a while.
If it's too slimy and it's not you're not able to get it into like a ball, then you add it back to the borax water and it'll harden up a little bit more. But we don't want it too hard because it's not fun when it's too hard. That looks perfect.
Yeah.
Does it feel like, can I feel it? It is slimy.
Yeah.
It is slimy and it's kind of wet. And I think as you knead it, it will get a little bit thicker and it won't feel like it's sticking to your finger. The glue that we use is actually called color changing glue. So if we took this outside, instead of it being this yellow color, I think it turns kind of an orangey red. Oh yeah. It's still sticking to my hands. So I wonder if we put it back in the borax solution, if it would just get a little bit harder. Maybe we'll mix it around, and see if it'll get a little bit harder. But we don't want it too hard because then it won't be fun to play with. So let me pull it out of there. I'm putting it over the paper towel. A lot of what we do is sort of messy. Good to have paper towels, good to work on a surface that's covered maybe with paper or paper towels, or you can do it outside. Now it is not sticking to my hands, it's getting harder. And I think, here, you want to feel it? I'm sure you do.
Yes. It's so glittery.
And then our last step is to just play with it. And when we're done playing with it, we want to put it in a container that has a lid so it can stay airtight. And
So fun.
we have slime, and this is called glitter slime, and it's one way to make it. And it is a polymer. We've had a chemical reaction with the borax and the glue and the water. All right? All right. If you do make glitter slime, would you send us a picture and show us? But you want to make sure you don't bring it in and dump it on the carpet because we don't want slime to stick to the carpet. But look, my hands are almost clean. Once you kind of get it to the right consistency, it shouldn't stick to your hands. But it is something that's good to play with outside. All right.
Awesome.
Hey, thank you, Professor I.
Thank you. This was so much fun.
Yeah, and let me see. Does it look? So it's not really a liquid anymore. And it's kind of a solid, but it's squishy, it's bendable, it's a polymer. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for another fun project. Bye.